What's happening, guys? How's it going, everybody? Hey, it's been a minute, that's for sure. It's been a minute. Kirsty's going to be joining me now, but I wanted to start off. I hope the reception is good. As you can see, we're outside, so I've come outside just before it's sunset, but it's not dark yet. So I thought, oh, that's a sparrowhawk trying to eat a chicken. I thought what I'd do is just say hi to you guys and do a little bit outside. We're on, Kurt. And I want to show you a couple of things like this behind me over here. And then we're going to catch up. It's been a while since we did a live stream. I get it. Good to see you guys. I can see some guys are coming along there. And I'll give you a bit of updates, what we've been doing the last month. I'm sorry it's taken a while to get a live going. I apologize, it's all Kirsty's fault. There she comes. Blame her. Dan Robertson, you little biscuit. There's Kirsty there. Go us a wave, Kirst. So we've just been caught up on a whole bunch of things. We had like 20 odd Aussies come over here for 2 weeks. We left the next day to go over to Animal Con. So we're going to talk to you about that. Before I do that though, how you doing, babe?
Oh, good.
Oh, you're looking ravishing, my darling. Look over here, guys. I'm walking on the edge here. Oh, on the perilous, walking on the edge. Hello, my big boy. Hello, boy. Look how he's lying, so relaxed. I want to show you. Let me just see which side it is. Yeah, it's this one here. This is Shaka, guys. Look how big that tooth is. Kirst, can you get my stick there, please? Look how big his tooth is, guys. Hey, how's that? Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Like, you can't actually tell the size of that tooth until you're right here next to him. It's big enough to make your posterior get very, very tight, very, very quickly. What do you guys think of this? How's this crocodile? How's this crocodile, guys? Look at this. Isn't he massive? I'm just going to touch him on the nose gently. Here, Kirst, you hold that.
Okay.
I just want to touch him on the nose gently so I can show people the size of his tooth. Okay, just open for us, big boy. He's a very chilled out croc. Come on, open. Oh, nope. I'll tell you what does make him open. If I touch him up there, he doesn't. Oh, look at the back legs getting ready. Don't go in the water. I just want you to open your mouth. Look, that tooth there. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Look how big it is. That is a. Oh, there's a big one there too. Look how sharp they are. That's a monster. Look what a good croc he is, though. He lets me just poke around in his mouth here. Hello, my boy. You are a beautiful big crocodile. And I love you with all of my heart. Hey, how's this croc, guys? He's cool. And then, let me show you Nugget. So Nugs, she's less lovable, but she's beautiful. And let me show you her. She's been over here. So guys, tell us, what have you been up to? How have things been going with you? We have missed you terribly. We just wanted to start. The signal may not be the best outside because we're running off. What's it? Like cell reception, not Wi-Fi.
Mobile, though. I don't know.
So if there's a problem, we will probably move to the snake room just now. But have a look at Nugs here. So Nugget's also Nile crocodile. She's about, I don't know, 9 foot. Let's just go with that. Hello, my girl. She's a bit faster. Hello, my darling. How you, my big girl? Hello, big girl. Look at her. And look how yellow she is. I'm going to put a little bit of water on her and you can see her proper color. Whoa, nuts.
Oh, she's coming.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Nugget, what are you doing? Oopsie daisy. Nugget thinks she's a saltwater crocodile. Hello, my girl. Hello, my girl. How's that?
She's fusty.
Live streams, we're back, baby. Hey, she's a very cool croc. I love her with all my heart. Come look at her color, okay? Come close to the water.
Famous last words.
Oh, look how yellow she is. Hello, my girl.
Yes,
come.
she wants to come right up.
Look at that. She's a feisty crocodile, isn't she?
Hmm.
Hey, why are you being so naughty? Thank goodness she's a female, doesn't get as big as the big boy. Imagine Shaka was, oh, I love that. We should maybe take him to go see other crocs. Hey, I don't know.
We'll see if it's buffering.
Well, you know what? We did a video.
Oh, yeah.
So that's coming out shortly, guys. We've got a whole bunch of videos stacked up there. Our editor's working on them at the moment. They're coming out shortly. I know we've been absent. The reason actually why we've been absent on YouTube, we were doing that series, The World's Most Dangerous Snakes. We got to 3, which was the coastal taipan from Australia. Then number 2, of course, we filmed some of that a few years back. Number 2 was a certain snake. I'm not going to say it now because the video is coming. But in the last year, I've worked with another species of snake, which has, it's kind of ranked up at the same as the number 2 I had on my list. So I thought, I can't put my old list out there. I need to change it up. So that's going to be coming out probably in the next 5 to 7 days of my new number 2 world's most dangerous snake. And then we've got the finale the week after. So that's been the thing. And we've been over in America where we don't always have the reception and stuff to upload videos and do all of that stuff. So it's my fault, completely my fault, but that's where we've been at.
Can I do 2 super chats quick? So Vicky T sent a super chat. Hi Dingo and Kirsty. And then Shay sent us 5 Aussie dollars.
Shay, yes, we're doing Shay.
The artist.
Shay, what's the time in Australia now? Isn't it like 4 in the morning?
She says, hey guys, you have been missed. Did you enjoy Animal Con? I hope you'll be coming back to Oz.
Bay Marie, Animal Con, what an experience. Okay, I just want to say good night to Nugget. Then we're going to go back to Shaka.
Okay.
Are you guys enjoying being outside for a little bit? All of those enclosures there, you see the black ones? Do you see our mamba enclosures, those black ones? Those there are all crocodile enclosures for small crocodilians, like your little caiman, little Niles we're raising up, all of that kind of a thing, you know? Hey, isn't that right? She's an explosive little, magnificent crocodile.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna share the dream tonight of some stuff.
We've got another super chat from Kelly for $10.
Kelly.
I've missed you guys. Happy to see you doing well and for the live.
Oh, Kelly. So guys, let's do it like this. Kurt, I think. My babe, do you mind turning off that pump?
Yeah, there's another one there for you to
Let's
read.
turn off the pump. So let me just go into here. Josh Willems or Willems? Tell us if it's Willems, like in South Africa, we'd call it Willems. Nugget is gorgeous. Is she a blonde now? Yes, she is. Finally caught alive. Miss watching your. Hope is all is well with you and the animals family. And I can normally read quite well, guys. It's just I'm standing on the edge of a pond looking at a crocodile. Mrs. is in the background. If Kirsty's in the background, I get distracted. Hey, can't stay long. So great seeing you. Laura Wilcox. We saw Laura and Chad. Chad, you're a biscuit too. That means a good thing, by the way. We saw Laura and Chad at Animal Con. And I thought, let me tell you guys a little bit about Animal Con. Because those of you who don't know what it is, Brian Barczyk, he's a good dear mate of ours. He's like a brother. And he organized Animal Con. Last year was the first one. And then just give us 1 second here. We're going to change things. If you go by his tail there, Chris, I'm going to go in front of him. Or you can go in the water.
I know, thanks.
So you can go right up, go sit by his tail and just relax. No, come closer. You're going to sit in that nook there of his tail.
In that gap.
Which gap?
That one.
That would be good.
No.
There.
Here.
Yes. You can go there. Don't touch him because he'll hit you. And I'm going to sit over here.
What?
How's that? Can people see the crocodile then?
To be honest, the view's not great. I see his backside.
Good looking backside. Rather that than my backside. Where do you want to go?
Yeah.
We're going to be able to sit there.
Yeah.
Guys, can you hear me okay? Is it okay from an audio visual perspective? I know it's getting a bit dark. So just let me know if the people say they can hear me okay.
Okay, alright. Not yet, but I'm sure they will.
Tell me if you can hear me. Or if I'm talking loud enough for you guys. I'm just going to chill out with Shaka until I hear. I mean, I could hold it, yeah.
I'm getting a yes.
Okay, cool. So, Animal Con, right? Brian Barczyk sets up Animal Con.
Sound not great. Okay, I'm going to move. Let me come to you and I'll have Shaka in the background.
The best angle would be you in the water.
That's not going to happen.
Just saying it's a great angle.
Yeah, I can have a great angle right here.
Okay, just tell me if he comes to me, because now my attention on. Come right here then.
Am I making it less safe?
Yes.
My
Because
bad.
now I'm looking there, not behind me.
Okay, I'll watch him.
So if he advances like Nugget did, I'm dead. So if he drags me into the water, Kirst, set the camera up so that people can see and then jump on top. Okay. So just tell me if his front legs move at all. Because his front legs are nice and relaxed. So So Brian does Animal Con, right? Sets it up, and basically what it is, it's people who are passionate about animals and who do some, I hate the word influencing, but that's whatever. Got a channel, got an Instagram page, got a TikTok, a Twitter, whatever, you know. And we get together and we just spend great time, and people come and meet us, and Laura and Chad were there this year, and you get to meet people that you watch online and spend time with, and it's always fun for us because I have a lot of relationships with people who have got YouTube channels and that, but it's nice seeing the people in the flesh, you know, not just talking over Instagram or on text or something. So I love Animal Con. We're big fans. We took the kids this year as well, and it was in Orlando at a hotel called the Caribe Royale. Very nice pool. One of the greatest pools ever. It's got like a waterfall in it. Kids, I think they almost became mermaids. They spent so much time in the waterfall, or fish. It was, I mean, it was great. And we spent, so the Friday is like a industry day where you talk about the business of social media, right? Then the Saturday, Sunday is for the public to come in. You get meet and greets with people. I did a little talk on the Saturday morning to open up the Saturday, and spoke a bit about Africa and why we do what we do and our conservation work that we do over here and other stuff like that. I thought it was tremendous, if I do say so myself. It was okay. And then you have all these panels. So you can go to a panel where there'll be people talking about crocodilians. So if you're into crocodiles, you go to the panel, and it's all the guys who are leading in these areas, you know, in terms of behavioral stuff and husbandry. And so it's fascinating. And then we did a venomous snake panel with, we're there with Tyler, Will Mace, a whole bunch of other guys doing that. So we had a really, really cool time. And I'll get more into Animal Con now. Kirsty's saying you got a super chat.
Yeah, I've got 2. T-Griff
Hey,
sent
T-Griff.
$15.
I
Glad,
missed you guys, all of you guys.
glad to see you back. Keep up the good work.
We're going to be smashing T-Griff.
And then Josh replied again saying it's Villa. I'm presuming Willems. So,
How did you spell it?
well, the same as Super Chat. But if it's got an S on the end, I'm presuming it's Willems.
Or Willems? I think Willems.
Love seeing the crocs and absolutely massive and beautiful animals.
Guys,
And-
it's cool being outside, eh?
It is nice.
I like being outside a bit and just talking.
And then Outdoors with Jay sent you $10.
Jay, you biscuit.
Awesome seeing you and your family at Animal Con. We need to work on your fishing skills.
Jay, I don't see you catch anything except for a weed.
Rex has it dialed in, you not so much.
Gosh, cheeky bugger. So Jay, actually, he brought some fishing poles, you guys would call it, to Animal Con, right? So I said, you're going down, America, you're going down. So Rex and I went and fished against Jay and his dad. Okay, Jay's dad hooked a beautiful bass, like a good one. Rex reeled it in. I caught nothing. And Jay caught some invasive thing, which doesn't count. That's actually a minus point, Jay. But we had a great time. I love Jay, so follow him on YouTube if you don't. Outdoors with Jay. He's a legend. Good little kid.
Amy and Ozzy sent £5.
Amy and Ozzy.
Amy in Aussie.
Amy, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing?
But it's pounds.
Oh, maybe she's...
Hi from the
she's
UK.
In the UK.
Love you so much. Your one-liners are awesome. Lots of love, Amy.
Can you hear the frog? Going off like a frog in a sock. Or a frog in a pond. So we've got behind us, we've got small crocodilians for those who've joined late. We've got Shaka. He's about a 14.3 foot. A Nile crocodile with the biggest teeth you've ever seen in your life. Just right there, boy. Stay right there. Hello, my boy. He's hissing a bit at me, but
He was sitting so nice and still.
I know, but I just want to show people his teeth. And then we had Nugget next door. She wants to bite me for some reason. So I thought we'd just do it a bit differently. If the frog carries on, we might need to stop, because my ADHD is going to freak out with that. But I thought we'd do it a bit differently. It is a bit darker. I understand that. We're going into our summer months, so the sun starts going down a bit later now. But it's just, what's it now, 6:15 in the evening in Africa. I want to tell you guys, we are changing some stuff up for our volunteer program this December, January. And we're probably looking at January more than another time. And what we are doing is we're actually running kind of tours where people can come over and you can have a safari experience and a reptile experience and that. We want to show you the best of South Africa, you know. Should we just keep the frog quiet? Hey, enough. Jeez, that frog was going off its head. So what we want to do, can you still see Shaka?
Yeah.
Don't you get closer?
No, you're just fine.
So what we want to do is we want to give people experiences in South Africa that are safe, where you get the opportunity to see animals and to touch animals you never thought you'd be able to do or to touch, and just get an experience of what it's like. It's one of the most magnificent continents, Africa, in the entire world, and South Africa is just beautiful. It is you've got the sea, you've got the Berg, which are big mountain ranges, you've got the bushveld, where you've got like the big five, and it's just an incredible area. You can see this is an evening in Africa, and this is not a great evening. This is a
Overcast,
cloudy,
yeah.
overcast evening, but you can hear the crickets, you can hear the frogs. It's beautiful. We've had, I don't know, probably 100 volunteers over the last year or two that have come through here, spent time with us, and like those Aussies, they were blown away by just the access you have to animals here, the variety of stuff you have here. It's one of the greatest experiences of people's lives. So if you're interested in any of our programs, send an email to bookings, BOOKINGS, at dingowild, DINGOWILD.com, and bookings at dingowild.com. And we'll send you information and dates and all of that stuff. I want to keep like the group tour size to 10 to 15 maximum, so that you get the most opportunities when you go out there. And you'll have the time of your life, guys. It's a great, I know Tommy Hitzevitz, he wants to come back. He's already saying he wants to come Christmas Day and stay forever. So we're chatting to Tommy and a whole bunch of other guys as well. Dan was talking about coming back sometime as well. We've had some guys who have come 4 times. I think this will be Tommy's 4th time.
George wants to come back.
Yeah, George is going to come back. We've got Andy Acker from Australia. He's keen on coming back. We've got a whole bunch of guys keen on coming back. So we probably, I'm thinking of pushing it to end of December, that kind of a time. Yeah. Yes, Kirst?
Josh sent another message. It's always been my dream to work with rhinos and crocs. Love the work you guys do. I've only ever worked with smaller Niles and pet a rhino.
Oh, Josh, it's you know, like we go over to America, and we love America, and we were there for 3 weeks, maybe a bit longer, and we see all these incredible animals. We go visit our friends, and we get the opportunity to feed salties and like big Niles and all kinds of stuff, right? And but you miss home, and I miss Africa. Like, I love Africa, and South Africa gets a bad rap overseas, and you hear the negative parts of the media, and you think, oh, you're going to go there and you're going to get murdered, or, you know, step out your house, you're dead. It's not like that at all. It's actually a really, really cool place. It's got the best tasting water in the world. It's got some of the friendliest people in the world. It's got the best food in the world.
And the animals?
Wow, I'm just creature comforts for people.
Okay.
It's got the most magnificent animals on the planet. Like, you can go in a day, see a crocodile, see a deadly venomous snake, see a lion. Hey.
Oh, jeez.
For the frog.
Give me a heart attack.
I know, the frog starting up again. See a lion, see an ostrich, see a giraffe. You know, there's so many things that you can experience like it. Like if you've seen our Instagram account, and maybe even the YouTube shorts, I think, you would have seen a giraffe interaction that I had. That's with our giraffe that we've purchased for our future property. And that was the first time I met him. His name's Elliot. Just walked up and he just licked us like a dog. Like an annoying dog, but it was giraffe. It was one of the greatest things I've ever had in my life. Can you still see it was a 2 dog?
I think we should move in shortly. I've just got one more super chat. Danny White sent £5
Danny.
saying, what animal makes you the most nervous to work with? Love from England.
I think that's a great question, Danny. Two for now that I work with a lot. One's obviously a black mamba. Whenever I work with black mambas, we had one out today. There's always some nerves, right? When we were in Florida, took one out at a place. You always have to be nervous. We're pretty jet lagged now coming back, so we're tired. We're not 100% on the ball, and so you have to worry about that. And then saltwater crocodiles. We're feeding them over in America, and they've just got a massive reputation, like a black mamba has. It's pretty much the black mamba of the crocodilian world, you know. They're big.
Athletic.
If they get you, sorry?
Very athletic.
Yeah, so we are feeding up here. A primitive predators jumps out the water. If you mistime that or stick your hand down too low, and you don't know the animal you're working with, like I don't know that saltier. Hey, stop. It's a frog for those of you who just joined. It's okay, my boy.
Maybe like that.
It's okay, my big guy. So if you're not, I know this animal, so I know I'm pretty safe here sitting next to him. I wouldn't sit next to Nugget because you saw what she tried to do. And when you go to another person's place, and that happens with, we go over, we saw Chandler, we visited Will Nace's place, we're at Primitive Predators. I'm trying to think where else we went. Tar at Iguana Land, Gatorland, of course. We had all these different places. You don't know their animal, and every animal has a personality and acts differently. So you just have to kind of pick up in a few seconds, how does this animal react? So at Gatorland, they got Lyle the Nile crocodile, super chilled out. He's like one of the most chilled out Niles I've ever seen. You could sit on his back. So, but then at Carl's place, he's got some Nile crocodiles. Don't just step in foot and nose enclosures. You'd lose your feet. So let's go. I think we're going to go into the snake room, guys, so you can see a bit better. We're going to close that gate and close here. So we thought we'd give it a bit of a dash outside. I think the reception's worked well.
Yeah, I think it's only just become too dark now.
There we go. I'm probably much better looking in the dark, let's be honest, hey Kirst? The right answer is a no.
Of course not.
Oh, of course not, babe. But this is a beautiful, you can hear all the crickets going mad out here, guys. So we're going to show you a little bit in the snake room. We're not going to be too long tonight because we haven't eaten food and we're hungry. But I had to we just had to do a live to say hi to everybody. Like you can't go so long without saying hi to everyone. And so I was talking about Animal Con. So Animal Con to me is one of the most just special. Brian has created this thing that is so special that as time goes on can be something which changes the animal world. And it's a great opportunity for people to team together. It's a great opportunity. Oh, that's bright. Hello, how's everyone going there? It's a great opportunity for people who are like-minded to get together and influence each other as well, where I have a certain take on something, somebody else has a certain take on something, and it's just, you know what I'm saying? So that's really, really cool, and we really, really love Animal Con. Absolutely love it. It's such a special place. We love Orlando too. Hot. It's hot. Look at Goldie. I actually haven't even really spent any time with Goldie since we got back. Hello, girl. Oh, you remember Dad? Just be nice to Dad. Hey. It's okay. Here's a good girl. There's Goldie there. There's just one of our thermostats beeping. It's hot in here, Kirst. Let me just turn this. Oh, it's hot. I don't know if it's lovely. It feels like Florida. Florida gets hot, guys. Grief, Florida gets hot. I don't know it got so hot. Hey, Kirst?
Yeah, normally I say things are freezing. That was boiling.
And it was better than last year. Sorry, I'm just changing this thermo quick, guys. One of the Mamba thermos was beating at us. So, got a couple things going on. Oh, here's a nice little Mamba down on the ground for a little bit. How's that there? There we go. Let me just open this a bit so you can see it better. How's that going? Look at that, eh? So we also were able to see Goliath over, and I've just put a video up on Patreon now about that. So we were able to see Goliath over in America. I know I haven't given you too much feedback on him. He's doing well. He's eating Burmese pythons and having the time of his life. Hey, Kirst? Yeah. He's looking, we call it dik in South Africa, which means solid. Solid as. Here's Thor. Hello, my boy. And you're looking a bit hungry. Why are the king cobras looking so feisty today? There we go. Tyler Nolan did a video with Goliath in it when he went to Ryan's place. So you can look at that video too. That'll show you Goliath. And then we just put one up on Patreon. How's that? He's right here. Hello, my boy. We actually did a video with Thor today, guys. Look at him. Look at him. Isn't he cool? Isn't he so cool? So we did that in America, and then we've got a very, very legendary couple And his name's up here. I'm trying to find, where's his name here? Am I right? Am I wrong? So those of you who don't know, these are all guys who have donated. It was back in the day to our 50-50 challenge. And so all of those people there have donated over $1,000 over the years. And then these people here, Leslie and Laura, they've done well over $10,000. I think like Leslie's on like $35,000. Laura's probably on $20,000. It's been amazing to have such support in that. And then we got over to Florida, and John Riley, what a legend, works at ESPN, but as part of the Disney complex. I don't understand how it works. And John gets like annual passes, and he was able to give us annual passes to go into Disney. So we went into 3 of the Disney parks, and it was Animal Kingdom, which is so great for us because you go to a place. So he has a bit of a vulnerable moment, right? Well, first we go to, what's that other place called? Magic Kingdom. It's like,
What's that other place called? Like,
I don't know, Frills and Olaf and princesses and stuff, right? Not really Rex and my vibe. Then we go to Animal Kingdom, and Animal Kingdom is probably the most beautiful zoo I've ever been to in my life, right? I was surprised by the lack of animals you actually get to see, and you don't get to hands-on with anything, because they've got such big enclosures and that you actually don't see a lot. But it's a beautiful, like the rock work, their big tree they've got in the middle. It's Disney money, and it's magnificent the way they've done it. So we went there, and we always enjoy that. And there's a ride there called Everest, which makes you want to vomit after a while, because we did it 3 times in a row, because it's always got short queues.
at the front.
Yeah, we go into the lane, so we wait, so that you can wait, like as you get to the front of the queue, you can stand on the side, so you make sure you're in the front row. So Rex and I went in the front 3 times, and after that, I was pretty nauseous the rest of the day. But guys, it's amazing to go there, and John, big thank you to you for helping us out, because we couldn't have afforded to take the family there. There's 5 of us traveling. So we did that. We went to Goliath, spent time with Savannah and Danny as well. Like, moved out of his house so we could stay in his house, the 5 of us. It's quite hard traveling with 5 people. It's big. And we went over to Tired Iguana Lands. We got a video from Goliath. We got a video from Tired Iguana Land. And then we went from there down to South Florida, and we stayed with Ryan and Julia from Primitive Predators. So we stayed with them. We visited a Carl while we were down there. Like I said, we went and visited Chandler for a day down there. We had a barbecue with Will Nace and his family one night. We had a great time. We went shooting, went to a shooting range. So that was cool. I shot an assault rifle. So did Rex, my 8-year-old son. He was like, he's gone gun crazy. So he's like super pumped now about guns, and shot 9mm and stuff. I don't know what happens in America. You go there, you watch a 12-minute video, then you take your kids and then you go bang, 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 and you shoot stuff. I might have done a desk pop, but we don't talk about that. There was this fancy 9mm, right? That one of the guys had, a legend of a guy too. And Jake. And so we've shot a couple of 9mm, all good. And I've shot guns before. We've got a weapon and stuff here, and it's cool. And then he gives me the special pistol that it's got like a laser that comes out. You can't miss with it. It's like bullseye, bullseye, bullseye. So I'm shooting like that, and then suddenly I don't see the laser. I don't realize that you have to look through the sight thing for the laser. If you look like that, there's no laser. You don't see it. You have to be looking through this fancy, he had a word for it, sight to see it. So I'm like, I thought it's like one of those guns where as you start squeezing the trigger, the laser comes, you know? So I'm like, hey, it's not working. So I put it down, and I say to him, now I'm still facing it away from us and away from, like I'm facing in the right direction, but I'm pointing it down a bit, right? This is a bit of a confession moment. So I'm like, bro, the laser's not working. So he's like, what do you mean it's not working? So I squeeze the trigger slightly to get the laser to shine down on this wood in front of us. Next minute, 9mm goes off. I do a desk pop. If you don't know what a desk pop is, go watch the other guys. Desk pop, bang! It's a real thing. It's not a real thing. So
It sounded just like
desk pop, bang! It's a real thing. So anyway, so the bullet goes, hits this wooden thing in front of us. In the right direction, it was safe-ish. It was going that way away from us, but it was quite embarrassing because I had this hole in front of me. All three of my children have shot that, not done anything wrong. Ryan shot, Julia shot, Kirsta shot, Jake shot. I desk pop into the thing that we keep you put your ammo down, the guns and all that stuff. So I did an embarrassing desk pop, but I did shoot a lot of bullseyes. I just want to say that. Then they also, I'm just giving a bit of feedback, guys. They took us to this driving range, right? Which is, you know those ones like on Bad Boys? They drive the vehicle into this driving range with a big net around it in Miami or wherever it is. And we were close to Jupiter. I don't know what driving range it was. It was next to the airport. Maybe the West Palm Airport. I don't know. There's a big driving range there, right? Drive Shack or something. So anyway, it's 3 levels. We're on the top level. I thought I was going to miss the ball and fall off the top level. But, so we teared up. Now, those of you who don't know, almost ripped my arm off 2 years ago, right? So, or a year and a half ago now, and a year and 9 months. So it's really injured. So I can't hit a golf ball. I can't play cricket. It's a great game. I can't do any of that stuff. But anyway, we go there. So I think, well, let me just like have a couple of goes, you know, just warm it up a bit to see what can do. Fortunately, like when you're hitting a golf ball, you're staying down there. Shugunk. It's not, because my arm, I can't lift it higher than this, really. It's really painful if I have to do something like that, right? So I found out I could drive, but just stop the follow through early. So we did that, had a great time. I might have hit the longest drive out of the few guys that were there. And then I did a desk pop the next morning, so that lowered my levels of enthusiasm. But on a whole, what an amazing trip to America. It was just a great time. We love being in the States. It's a wonderful place. Spent some good time with Brian. Those of you who don't know, Brian's been battling with pancreatic cancer and he's fighting it, and he's a dear friend of ours. So I managed, when we first got into Orlando, he arrived the same day. So we spent 2 days with each other filming for his channel, and we were on a radio station in Orlando with Savannah and Brian. That was a lot of fun. They picked on me a lot. And then we had breakfast with Brian on the Monday after Animal Con before he flew back. So I got to spend some really, really cool time with a good friend. And all our love and support goes to Brian and Laurie and Noah and Gabby and the whole family and the whole crew there. We love them to bits. They're part of our family. And so that's cool. And he's going full steam ahead with his aquarium, hopefully opening in December, late December or January or whenever it is going to be. It's just going to be so super exciting. So that's where we're at, guys. So that's where we're going to end it off. I just wanted to give you some kind of feedback. We're going to do some more lives. We've got some videos coming out short. Hey, my babe.
Yep.
Yes, we did try hit the balls at the cart.
The poor driver, man.
100%, we tried. I didn't hit him. I got close. My daughter hit him once, just not hard. I did some like low bang ones, but he moves around quite a lot. So only my daughter hit him and not hard enough to make a dent. But anyway, we loved our time there. It's been great to catch up with you guys, and we'll chat to you soon. We've got a video coming out on Sunday, guys, and then of course that within the next 5 to 7 days, the number two on our world's most dangerous snakes, and I've changed it. So we'll see you then. Lots of love. Kirsty and